Happy Friday. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a good day. Today I have an exciting promotional project to go over with you. The links are at the bottom. Additionally, there's a referral link down there which gives you a discount on tokens if you'd like to purchase. More on that in a little bit, but let's dive right in. So which project is it? It is Grape. They are build the first Web4 token. Already hearing about Web4, I like the sound of that. So the first thing that kind of caught my eye about this, before we even get into what the project is, they have a pretty impressive list of influencers who have been covering them. They've got Austin Hilton. These are all huge names here, big followings. Mike the Investor, Crypto Love, Fire Hustle, Zach Humphreys. These are like top 10, top 20 influencers. I know some of them, I'm friends with them, so that definitely gives this project a lot of credibility. Additionally, another bonus of this project is that it's a rarity, but this project's team is actually fully doxed. Now, I know there was a time years ago when all founders were doxed. If a project didn't have doxed founders, a major red flag. Now it's a complete opposite. Pretty much every single meme coin, every single new project, the founders are anonymous. This is kind of a breath of fresh air. Here they are right here on the website. Grape3.com, got a chief scientist, a scientist, community manager, influencer manager, community relations, partnership director. So I like this. It's a good mix of, the engineering backgrounds, the marketing backgrounds. They seem to be from a mix of Europe and US, so they got all their bases covered. That's another bonus right there. So let's dive right in. Grape. Web4 token. What is it specifically? So again, there's a website. Grape3.com, Grape is the very first Web4 infrastructure for a decentralized internet. Now, first, let's just go into a little background on what Web4 is. A lot of people, they hear Web3, Web2, like a million times, but they don't know what it is. So just in simple layman's terms, Web1, that is just basically a static website that you don't add any input to. It's just, like Amazon.com or a store's website or, a newspaper website where they control the content, not you. Just a regular website, that's Web 1. Web 2 refers to basically social media. That's when you could basically start adding pictures, adding your own content, adding messages. So the website itself, Facebook.com, Instagram.com, that refers to Web 1. And the fact that you have your own page on there, building on top of it, adding your own content, that refers to Web 2. Web 3, which is the trendy, buzzworthy term of the last year or so, that kind of refers to the whole NFT crypto blockchain element. That's when you not only can create content on your own, like a social media page, you can create your own NFT and sell them. You can create your own coin and sell them. You can, create your own smart contract and put that on exchanges. It's basically you can add more high-tech content and monetize it much further than you could with the original social media, which you can't in Web 2 sense. It means you can't really monetize it. So Web 3 refers to the monetization element. Now Web 4, which this should be the first time you've heard about it, which means you will start to hear about it a lot going forward. Web 4 basically refers to, it's two things. It's the whole blockchain element. So then, not only can you build your own coin or build your own NFTs, monetize them, you can build your own blockchain, and then people underneath you, they build their own apps, etc. So that's like like you are the Web 4 element, the people building the apps that go on top of your blockchain, that's the Web 3 element right there. Web 4 also refers to an artificial intelligence element. So if you create as opposed to just kind of, creating your own pictures, putting them up, creating your own posts, writing your own posts, writing your own essays, you use artificial intelligence to create some kind of image and then, sell that in the Web 4 world. You create artificial intelligence to write a paper for you, write an essay, something like that. That also refers to Web 4, the AI element that is in Web 3. That's what makes it Web 4. Anyways, back to Grape. So basically, the Grape ecosystem, it's the first platform built to facilitate Web 4. As mentioned, by utilizing AI to bridge the gap between Web 3 and Web 2, it's possible to offer the security and decentralization of Web 3 with the ease of use needed for mass adoption of Web 2. So it's kind of like what I already told you right there. Now, they're going to basically have a focus on metaverse worlds and gaming worlds. Those are the two sort of industries that they would like most of their apps to be built in. There's six core principles that Grape focuses on. These are the values here. There's security, storage, flexibility, scalability, compatibility, and adoption. Those are the 6 core pillars of Grape. So back to the Web 3 and Web 4 element, and there's 2 elements of Grape. There's Vine and Ann. Vine, that refers to the Web3 element, and refers to the Web4 element. And this project, it has a Web3 element and a Web4 element. You can't be a Web4 thing without having Web3 incorporated. Any project is going to be both. The way, social media, Instagram.com, that's the Web1 element. You adding pictures to it, that's the Web2 element. So Vine, Web3 element, and Web4 element. Not sure how they came up with the names, but kind of like them, sort of short, catchy, not difficult to remember. Vine. Let's talk about this one first, the Web3 element. This is basically the blockchain. So they are building a blockchain. It is already in testnet. It's called Vine. The mainnet is being released very soon. More on that in a little bit. So what is in a blockchain is basically this is kind of the stuff you already know. They can build your own launch pad. They can build a decentralized exchange for your coin. They can build smart contracts for you. Can build an NFT marketplace. They can provide decentralized cloud storage. So these are all the things that basically a blockchain, so a layer 2 Web3 blockchain provides. These are the services. And then so it would be a launch pad for you, and then you decide which projects you want being featured in the launch pad. So that's like the Web2 element. So this company providing the launch pad, that refers to Web3. You, the client, then you decide which projects go into the launch pad. That refers to Web2. Now, this is a very fast blockchain, as most of them are. It's faster, cheaper, more scalable. Comparison purposes, you probably heard this before, but Ethereum operates at only 29 transactions per second, Bitcoin at around 4 to 7 transactions per second. With Grape, every new user node increases the TPS transactions per second by 1,000. So blockchains run on nodes, validator nodes. People actually run the validator nodes. So when a transaction goes from one user to another, it passes through a validator node who then approves this transaction is legit. Everything looks good. It's not a fraudulent transaction. And usually when there's anywhere from 3 to 10 or 20 sort of check marks, validators that approve the transaction, it goes through, the other person receives their money. So this one is pretty cool. It's very scalable because every new validator node increases the speed by 1,000 transactions per second. It's already pretty fast. So for example, with only one user node, Vine is 1,000 transactions per second. 2 user nodes, it's 2,000 TPS. 100 user nodes, and it's 100,000 TPS. This can scale basically to any number to, theoretically to infinity, which is why Grape may be the only platform capable of running complex apps with thousands of actions per second. So really high tech, really Web4 elements, Web4-ish. That's what I like. There's also a revenue model here. So again, this project, Vine, so they provide like the launch pad for you, then basically they take a revenue cut of everything. So so if you have a bunch of projects that they raise funds on the launch pad, this company, Vine, they take 2.5% raise tokens, 10% goes to Grape Labs, 10% goes to Grape DAO, 2.5% token, etc. They take the payment in token. If they build a smart contract for you, or they provide the validator nodes for you that you're going to use in your network, they take a 30% share of a basic node, 60% share of an advanced node. Decentralized storage cost structure, $2.5 for node operators per 1 TB of data, up to $6.5 per user per 1 TB of bandwidth. Again, high-tech talk there, but all you need to know is that they do have a revenue model, so the more people that build on their platforms, the more revenue this company makes. That's what I like. Now, let's go into the Web4 elements. Right there. So ANN is the proprietary AI-based interface that improves each functional module of Grape. So again, the Web3 services, they provide the decentralized storage, the smart contracts, the NFT marketplace launchpad, as I already mentioned, and uses AI to make them all better, smoother, faster. For example, it uses AI to restore access if you lost your password via biometrics, use AI to provide codeless launch of dApps, uses AI to provide matching of NFTs, so like one NFT is legit, one is fraudulent, so if they both look the same, they will automatically use AI to tell you which is the legit one. That's good security. Use AI to provide autonomous shortlisting of projects, etc. So look at the roadmap. Obviously, you can imagine ANN is that's the Web4. That's much further down the road. So the blockchain itself, the Vine portion, they have already done the testnet right here. They are in the process of launching the decentralized file storage. I believe they've actually already launched that. And then Q4, so we're in Q3 right now, Q4 of this year will be the mainnet launch of their blockchain, their Vine. There'll be fiat on-ramp, interoperable NFTs, all that stuff. Then also in Q4 this year will be the alpha launch. That's like the testnet launch of Anne, the Web4 AI version. And then much later in the year, 2024, around Q3 or Q4 of next year, so a good year and a half from now, that is the launch, the official mainnet launch of Anne, the AI portion, because that stuff's all very high-tech. Also, that will have its own wallet, which will support both fiat and crypto. Very cool. And then there will be 2 tokens. So the GRP token and the GGT token. GRP, that's the main token of the Grape ecosystem that allows accessing of all functions and services. That's the one trading on exchanges right now. GGT, that's a governance token that will be launched in Grape's smart contract engine that will be used to create proposals and vote on the future of Grape. So GRP, again, that's the one on exchanges. It's on Uniswap and Bitmart. It just got launched. That's pretty good, very impressive. And GRP, excuse me, its names all sound very similar. That is currently on CoinMarketCap. Now onto the tokenomics and the sale. Because I said if you use my referral code at the bottom, you get a discount on tokens if you wish to purchase. So this project, they've done 7 whitelist distribution rounds. They're in the middle right now. So they did a couple before they got listed on exchanges, a couple sort of pre-sale, private sale rounds, and 2,000 or less spaces available in each round. And now this is unusual. They're doing some rounds after the exchange launch. I haven't heard of this too much. A couple times, not too much. It's pretty cool. So if you participate in each round, you get a bonus. More on that in a sec. Now, you have to hold your tokens for 120 days, but you earn 20% API. And then after the staking period of 120 days, it's like 4 months, the distributed GRP is subject to a 30% sell tariff for the first 30 days, 20% for the second, and 10% for the third. So that's definitely incentivizes you to hold for an additional 3 months after that. So if you use my referral link at the bottom, you get a 10% bonus by using the link right there. So 10% basically, so if you want to get, I don't know, just hypothetically like 100 coins, you get 110 coins, so 10% free coins. It's basically be able to buy GRP at a fraction price and get that 20% API when the coins hit your wallet. So the moment they hit your wallet, then they get staked. That's when the 20% API starts. And then you have the 3 months staking and then the unstaking rules after that. Bigger buyers will also become VIPs and be part of the exclusive Whale Society. That's pretty cool. They will have a dedicated account manager that can answer any questions and help guide them through the next member perks and events. They also receive entry into all future competitions as well as receiving news updates first, plus other cool perks. And that's it for Grape. So this is it's a real sort of deep project. It's dense, it kind of takes a lot to get through. I'd say probably just focus on the Web3 portion, the Vine portion right now. If you're interested in partaking, if you're, interested in using my referral link to buy coins, or if you just want to buy them on an exchange yourself, or if you just want to peripherally follow the project. All the links are at the bottom. It's very cool, very organized team. They have a very impressive list of influencers already working for them. I even feel a little bit insecure. All those other people, those other 6, 7 huge followings, bigger than I do. So I'm in good company right here. But, I love the fact that adds credibility to the project and the team is fully doxed. Impressive. That's it. I'll be back on Monday with a new video. Everyone have a good weekend. Drop a comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. Hit the like and subscribe button. Be back Monday. Catch you later. bencryptoshow.